Fiction Chics, welcome back to the channel. I'm Joanna. This is day 13 of 31 Days of Witches, and today's cosplay is Spelldon Cauldronello from Monster High. He is Castafierce's little brother.
I'm trying something new this time. I'm using the white and green cream from a Wet n Wild color correcting palette. I'm putting white down on the inner corners of my eyes, fade to green on the outer corners of my eyes, because I'm noticing that's how Monster High often shades the eye area of a lot of their characters. Now I'm using dark green eyeshadow from the palette Neon Brights to fill in my crease and under my waterline. Then light shimmery purple on my eyelids from Hank and Henry Carla palette. He's technically not wearing makeup because he's a guy, but I want to wear makeup. And now to greenify the rest of my face using that same green cream from the Wet n Wild color correcting palette and that same dark green eyeshadow from Neon Brights, and my lipstick is Superstay Matte Ink in the color Thrill Seeker by Maybelline.
Completed cosplay. Something looks really weird with the lighting right now and I can't figure out what it is, so we are just going to pretend that I don't look orange and grainy at the moment. Here is a look at the finished makeup. I think this looks so freaking cool. I'm very proud of myself for this. I thought he needed more purple in the makeup because I had purple in my lids and the purple eyes. I feel like I needed more purple to balance it out. So I used shimmery purple eyeshadow as a highlight on my cheeks and nose and down in my neck a little bit as well, but it's kind of covered by the necklaces, so did that for nothing. I also put the same eyeshadow on my lips to give that some shimmer. However, that is kind of blending in with the black, so I don't really know how shimmery my lips look anymore, but it was there. Of course, the cartoon smile lines because it is Monster High. I kept the eyeliner smaller to give it a slightly more masculine look because this is a guy character, and I also did not put on my massive eyelashes for the same reason. Of course, I put black eyeshadow in my brows to match the hair. This is another extremely old wig that I've had since I was a kid, which explains why it's kind of small and doesn't fit my head well. I do not have a lot of short wigs, and the ones that I do have are very much the wrong color, so I kind of had to go for the longer wig, but it does match him because it has the white streaks and he has white frosted tips, so I figured close enough. I really want to do that unintentionally hot thing that guys do where they like run their hand through their hair and then shake it in the back. I can't do that with this wig though, because if I pull back, it'll either show my real hair, pull the wig off, and or my fingers get stuck in the hair because this hair sticks to itself. I can't smoothly run my fingers through this wig. It gets caught. I want to exude masculine energy and masculine mannerisms in this masculine cosplay, but the wig is not allowing me to do so. For accessories, he doesn't actually wear many accessories, but I like to over-accessorize. One, because it makes the cosplay look more fun, and two, because it's Monster High. It's known for being very visually interesting. So for earrings, I have on 2 pairs of hoops. The bottom hoops are slightly bigger and they have beads along the bottom that can move. The other hoop is just solid silver. For necklaces, I have a black studded choker. I thought that matched his vibe with the studded cuff and the studded belt. And then this chain that has stars and hearts and rhinestones just because the colors matched and it's blingy and shiny and I like that. Onto hand and wrist accessories. I put on the green fishnets because he is green, so I wanted to bring more green into this. The rings are semi-canonical. He does wear some rings. I can't tell exactly what they are, so I just grabbed random shiny silver rings. I have so many rings. I do not wear them except for cosplay. I wanted to get into the rings because I do like how they look, but I don't like how they feel. So cosplay only. This bracelet is the only semi-canonical one. He does wear a studded cuff of sorts. And then on my other hand, I have another studded smaller cuff, but this one's held together with string. I have green and black jelly bands, and then this bracelet is really cool. It is a working zipper. The latch is garbage, so I actually held it together with a safety pin, but it does unzip. Look how freaking cool that is. I put this one on because one, color scheme, but also because Monster High has a habit of taking random household everyday objects and turning them into jewelry, like the nut and bolt earrings for Frankie. I swear I've seen a zipper accessory somewhere in a Monster High character, so I thought it matched the vibes. Also, this is from the early 2000s, and so is G1 Monster High early 2000s. Here is the full outfit. I think that this is pretty freaking similar to what he wears. So for up top, I have this dark purple shirt that has some type of blotchy floral pattern, which is somewhat similar to his shirt because his is oddly blotchy patterned. Fun fact, this shirt was secondhand and free from my college's clothing swap. Over top of his shirt, he wears a black short sleeve jacket. I do not have a jacket, but I do have this sheer sleeveless cardigan thing that buttons up, but I left it unbuttoned because he wears his unbuttoned. He wears baggy, knee-length, ripped jean shorts. I do not own anything similar to that, so I just have on black shorts, but I do have on his studded belt and his pocket wallet chain, whatever this thing is called. And here's shoes and socks. I have on my busted up black combat boots and thigh-high purple and black striped socks. He actually wears sneakers, but I thought busted up combat boots would masculinize the outfit a bit more, so I chose those instead of my Converse. And I put on the socks because his shirt sleeves are actually purple and black stripes. So instead of having purple and black stripes up here, I have purple and black stripes on my legs. Also, I feel like I needed something going on in my leg area because, again, he wears the really long shorts. Ideally, I would have on green tights to match his green skin, but I don't have those, so socks it is. The cardigan thing and studded belt are actually hand-me-downs from my sisters, and then pretty much everything else I'm wearing I've had for an extremely long time and don't remember where it came from. And lastly, Circe. This is funny because he uses a goldish brownish spell book and this book is shiny bronze. Also, his mom is Circe and this is the Circe book, which I am currently reading. So, funny little gag prop. And I believe that is everything I have to say about this cosplay. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is, so we're just gonna end the video. I think this cosplay came out really cute. It is obviously a more of an inspired look than a one-to-one cosplay, but I'm happy with it. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more witches, tune back in tomorrow for the next Witch of 31 Days of Witches. And if you want to see more of me in general, you can click the link in the description box below. There you can find Instagram, other Instagram, TikTok, and a whole bunch of other stuff involving me. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!